I'm going to show how to cut French-style green beans using the Norpro Deluxe Bean Frencher. When unboxing the bean Frencher, the only assembly required is attaching the crank. To do this, thread the crank on in this manner while holding the grooved plastic roller with your thumb. This product consists of heavy-duty construction and is made to clamp securely onto any surface that is 1 inch thick or less. It has stainless steel cutting blades that rotate as you manually crank. These blades run in their individual grooves on a plastic roller. When cutting with the bean Frencher, it's always best to use fresh picked green beans. The cutting blades will make a cleaner cut due to the firmness of a fresh bean, and results in a better looking product. You will also want to pick medium to large size beans. If the beans are too small, they will end up between the cutting blades and won't get sliced. Collect the beans in a sink, then wash them in cold water and remove the stems. Drain the beans well in a colander and then set aside on a dry cloth. Next, take the bean Frencher and unscrew the clamp until it is wide open. Unfortunately, the clamp wasn't wide enough to fit my thick countertops. So instead, I used a cutting board and I C-clamped it in place. I positioned it so it overhangs one end of my sink. Then I simply clamped the bean Frencher to the cutting board in this manner. This turned out to work very well because it also allowed me to place a bowl underneath it in order to catch the beans. Here's how it works. As you turn the crank, feed fresh green beans into the hopper. Beans will be sliced into slender, French cut slices. The cranking motion turns the stainless steel cutting blades within. The beans will be pulled through on their own. There is no reason to push with your fingers and risk getting cut. Do not put more than 3 beans through the hopper. Too many beans could clog the mechanism and it will come out looking ragged and chewed up. Once the beans have been cut, they can be stored or used immediately. My preferred way of storing them is to can them using a pressure canner. Note that the canning recipe for French-style green beans is the same as whole green beans. Once you're finished with the bean Frencher, rinse it well and hand wash it in soap and hot water. I find using an old toothbrush helps scrub the hard-to-reach places. A dental pick or a water pick could also be useful for cleaning out the inner mechanisms. I will say it does take a lot of effort to get it completely clean. For a true deep cleaning, you may want to dismantle it and wash the individual parts. Once clean, allow it to dry, remove the handle, and store in its original box.